Okay, this is especially for Victoria and Jan, who keep asking me to do a makeup demonstration. I am going to get slated by the trolls for this, you know. I can't wait to have the posts of, oh, you're not a makeup artist, oh, you don't know what you're doing, what makes you think you can do a makeup demonstration? Well, just to be clear, it's not a makeup demonstration. I'm purely showing how I do it, self-taught, never watched a YouTube thing. I just slap it on every morning, takes about 10 minutes. So this is what I do, what I wear and how I do it. So I start off usually in winter wearing this, which is Clarins, and it's called Skin Beauty Repair Concentrate. So it's like a serum that I put on after I've cleansed, toned and moisturised. And at the moment for those I'm using some Clarins stuff too. So I've got Clarins cleansing milk and toning lotion. And my moisturiser at the moment is Lancome Hydra Zen. So I put those on in the morning after my shower, and then just before I put my makeup on, I use the Clarins Skin Beauty Concentrate. Then I have as my foundation Estee Lauder Perfectionist. I either use double wear or this. I'm quite liking this one at the moment. And I literally just dot it on over my face. This one is Shell Beige. Listen to me. And then I use a foundation brush just to sort of spread that over. I don't really blend it with this. I just make sure that I get it covered around the nose, over the eyes, and then across my wrinkly forehead. So it's not blended yet, as you can see. I've just spread it across. I then get my Smashbox. This is part of the step-by-step contour trio. I don't contour unless I'm going out. So if I'm just going to work, then I don't bother. But I do use this on the dark bit under the eyes. And then again, foundation brush. Just blend that through a little bit. Then I finish the blending with my Real Techniques sponge, which is supposed to make it look like it's airbrushed. Whether it does or not is another thing, but I do like it. So that goes all over. Blend that through, like so. But then, secret tip, which I think is the bit that gives me the glow, is my favourite ever product. It's by Chanel. It's called Soleil Tan de Chanel. It's quite expensive. It's their Bronze Universal, but it lasts for about 12 months. So I use one of these stipply type brushes, stipple it in like this, take off the excess on the edge of the dish, and then I go over my whole face with it. Now this is classed as a makeup base, but I actually put it on over the top of my foundation because it is quite sheer. I take it down the neck as well. And then I just load up the brush again, suck in the cheek and take it along this line here. And that just gives a bit of contouring. So that's that. Base done. Just to sort of set that, I've got the finishing powder in Banana and my big brush. Just give that a blow and then just set that over the top. So then, blusher. I love Chubby Sticks from Clinique. So I just draw a line on each cheekbone, and then use my fingertips just to blend that through gently. This has got quite a bit of shimmer in it, I find, so I quite like that. Gives you a nice glow. Like that. And then, to really get the glow on, one of my other favourite products is this by Laura Geller. It's Baked Highlighter Duo in French Vanilla and Portofino. And you get a brush that comes with it. So if I'm going out, then I'll wet the brush and put the highlighter on wet. But if not, then I put it on dry. So there's two colours. I use this colour, the lighter shade, and I just brush a line down my nose. A tiny bit across the Cupid's bow, and a little bit on the chin. Then I use the other colour, the darker one, and the fatter side of the brush, and just draw a sort of C shape on the edge of the eyebrow, down onto my cheekbone. Like that. And then use the fat end of the brush just to blend those through. Make sure I've got it all. Ta-da! So that's base done. Pretty straightforward. I'm sure there's lots of proper ways to do it, but this is the way I do it. And then you're gonna hate this, so I just push my eyebrows into place. And then I've got the cheapest of cheap, which I love, Rimmel brow pencil in dark brown. And I'll have to do this in the mirror, otherwise I'll make a right hash of it. And I just sweep that across and fill in any sparse lines. I had HD brows done once, so oh my god, I looked like I had two slugs on top of my head. So I won't be trying that again. It's not me. So, eyebrows on, that was easy. Then, colour on the eyes. Now when I go out, I like to do a smoky eye, and I do lots of different colours and sort of build it up. I don't have time for that in the morning when I'm going to work. So I have one colour, and it's my all-time favourite. I love it. It's from MAC, it's pressed pigment, and it's called Deeply Dashing. And it's got a sort of a shimmer in it, which I really like, but it does go everywhere. So I need to get cotton pad, load the brush. I love this brush. This is the Urban Decay brush. And I'm going to do this in the mirror, and I press the colour just into my lid. I don't put it anywhere else. Just load my brush up again. I don't sort of take it up onto the upper eye at all. Just on the lid. Like so. Do the other side. I love this colour as well. It really brings out the blue. And there we are. And then I use the fatter end of my brush, the blending side, and just blend the crease, and that then takes it up slightly onto my upper eye. Just blend that through, like so. So then I need eyeliner. I like this one. It's called Eye Calligraphy, Laura Geller. And I'll have to look in the mirror for this again. So I just take that over the top line of my eye. And then the same on the other side. I don't sort of make it really dramatic for work. Oh, I'm just... because I just think it looks a bit ridiculous if I do. There we are, and just fix that. And then for the bottom lashes, I have this, which matches the Deeply Dashing Pressed Pigment perfectly. It's MAC, it's called Pearl Glide eyeliner. And this one is Lord It Up, and I love Black Swan for evenings as well. So I literally take that under the eye. I don't put it on the waterline because I don't like it like that for daytime. And then under on the other side, like so. And then I get a thinner brush and I blend that just to make sure that there aren't any harsh lines there. Blend it through, like so. And then finally, lashes. So I use this, it's Lancome. I love Lancome, Lancome Hypnose. I like the Lancome Hypnose doll eyes as well. I have eyelashes that curl up on their own. I'm quite lucky. So I don't have to do any of the eyelash curling stuff. And I never put mascara on my bottom lashes for work because they're long as well, and I end up looking a bit like an overdone drag queen. Gotta concentrate on you when you put your eyelashes on. So just put a bit more of that on. There we are. And I think I've done everything. You see the shimmer there? That's it. Daytime look done. I'll go and put my lippy on, which is usually either gloss, or if I like red lips, then it's a MAC one. Eyes done. You see that? Boom. There you go, Victoria.